Okay, good morning everyone. Today we shall be discussing a topic in physics, which is conversion of some units of physical quantities. So, and in this topic we shall be considering some of the physical quantities, including time, mass, length, even velocity, speed, and the rest of them. Those physical quantities, just anyone that we touch our hand, we shall try our best to trash it. Okay, let's move. Now, looking at the board, you will see time. I want to convert from seconds to minutes, because these are most of the problems students encounter during their exams. Even when they have known the formula to solving a particular problem, they will not be able to convert these units to the appropriate or to the required unit. Okay, looking at this now, you see we have time here. For time now, there are certain units you can use for time, but the SI unit is second. Is what? Second. But in most cases, the examiners, most especially in the case of MCQ, they will leave the answer in minutes. They may leave the answer in hour. You see, but what you are given in your question is in maybe a minute or a second, but the MCQ or the OBJ is not showing you that particular unit. And in some other cases in theory, they will give you something like hour. Take for instance something like kilometer per hour. In the case of speed or velocity, they may give you kilometer per hour. And in that case now, because you want to solve and leave your answer in what? In the required unit, which is the SI unit, now you'll be finding it difficult. You won't even know where to start or where to stop. But after today's class, I hope this will be found very helpful. Okay, good. Now, from seconds to minutes, from minutes to second, from second to hour, from hour to second, from minute to hour, from hour to minute, then from mass. Okay, in mass, now when you consider mass, you see gram to kilogram. Kilogram is the standard unit. Do you understand? This is the international unit. That is the one that is internationally accepted. Kilogram. Then kilogram to gram, milligram, microgram to gram, gram to microgram, then milligram to gram, then gram to milligram, then length. Then for length now you have meter to kilometer. The kilometer is the one that is internationally accepted. Then you see kilometer to meter, then centimeter to meter, meter to centimeter. Very good. Sorry, I made a mistake in the case of kilometer. Meter is the one that is internationally accepted. Okay, is meter. All right, so now let's go. Let's start trashing them one after another. I may not follow them sequentially, just any one that our hands find first, we'll do it. Okay, in the case of time, we can remember so vividly that 60 seconds give us 1 minute. That means 60 seconds will give us 1 minute. 60 seconds gives us 1 minute. Is that clear now? 60 seconds gives us 1 minute. So that now also 60 minutes gives us 1 hour. Good. This is where the basic starts now in case of time. So now, as you have seen on the board, if you want to convert from second to minute, the first thing to consider is 60 seconds give us 1 minute. if you want to convert from minute to hour, the first thing to consider is that 60 minutes will give you 1 hour. So that whatever you are given, then you do your calculation very accurately. Take for instance example 1. Assuming you are given something like this to convert 30 minutes to second. If you are to convert 30 minutes to second, look at what you are going to do. Look at the steps, guys. Now, solution. The first thing to do is to know the direction of that question. The direction of the question is from minute to second. Is from what? Minute to second. So what is the first consideration? The preliminary to this is that you consider these bases first, these ones, because they are already standardized. Are you getting it now? So if you are to consider this first, you see that 60 seconds give you 1 minute. The first thing to do, guys, listen to me very attentively. The first thing to do is that 60 seconds gives you 1 minute. Now, unknown second, the second that you have not known, which is what you are asked to find, you make it x second, will give you this 30 minutes. You don't know the number of seconds, but all you know is that you have 30 minutes. And this 30 minutes now is meant to give you that second, but you have not known the second there. So you just write unknown second, x second, will give you 30 minutes. You see how I did my own? All the minutes on the right hand side, all the seconds at the left hand side. Is that clear now? So having done this, what else do I do? You cross multiply. You do what? You cross multiply. Look at this. Now, you cross multiply like this. You see the direction? Okay? Cross multiply like this. You see the direction? So that 60 seconds will be multiplying this 30 minutes. While this x second will be multiplying this 1 minute, just in this direction. Is that clear now? So when you must have done this, what's the next step? Okay, now you say 60 seconds times 30 minutes. 60 seconds times 30 minutes will give you what? Will give you 60 seconds times 30 minutes. Is that clear, guys? Equal to x seconds times 1 minute. X seconds times 1 minute. Okay? So now, 60 seconds and 30 seconds. Then make x the subject of the formula. Make x second the subject of what? Formula. So that when you have x, by dividing both sides by the coefficient of x, and the coefficient of x is 1, because 1 times x is 1x, which is x. So the coefficient of x is 1, but it is 1 minute. Is that clear now? So that you now have so that you will have all over 1 minute, all over 1 minute. That is by dividing both sides by the coefficient of what? X. That is, both sides means the right hand side and the left hand side. so that 1 minute will cancel 1 minute, gone. You are left with only x second now. Remember, this s is second though. Then, so that 1 dividing all these things is still this thing, so it's the same thing. So that minute against minute, minute is gone. What is left here? Is it not second? Very good. Then you say 60 times 30. Then which you can press your calculator. If you want to use your head, just simple. Just say 0, 0. Pick these 2 zeros here. It looks like magic, right? Just 0 and 0 like this. So that 6 times 3 will give you 18. You write 18. That is 1,800 seconds. Remember, this is second though, before you talk on that thing. So 1,800 seconds. So x is equal to 1,800 seconds. Is that clear now? So that in converting this 30 minutes to seconds, 30 minutes is equal to 1,800 seconds. That is your answer. Okay, let's go. Let's go.